Tom Lemecchia here with the continuation of the New Theory podcast. We had some great guests last week. Dan Hyman, who interviewed Dave Chappelle, who was probably one of the hardest interviews to get. Rock star journalist who turned, I call, an accidental entrepreneur. Then we had the Handy J on, who talked a little bit about how she grew her followership on Instagram and is now working to monetize it, frankly, as like a part-time gig. We kind of liked that she wasn't too businessy about it, but nevertheless, it was growing. Along that thread, we are now with the second account that we are obsessed with here at New Theory, JJ Cali Lady, a.k.a. Jamie. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Love it. All right. So, JJ Cali Lady, North Cal, DMs for promo, just being me, that's all for shits and giggles at the jerk offs and boss memes gang. I'm assuming they're backup accounts. So, with that being said, let's start off. I like to start off with the formative years. Where did you grow up? And, where were you born and where did you grow up?
I am born and raised in the Bay Area by San Francisco.
Beautiful.
Oakland, San Leandro, Pleasanton, all over the Bay Area. I've lived all over until recently. I just moved to Sacramento. So I've lived in California my whole life.
Okay, you lived in California your whole life. Now, folks, Jamie's not 100%. She's not feeling as well as she would like, but she's doing us a courtesy of still coming on anyway. And I thank Jamie in advance for that. Okay, so growing up, you never thought, hey, I'm going to be like a professional meme person. So what I want to do is I want to go to the real you. Who are you? And then how did you get into this?
I'm actually kind of a loner. I mean, I'm social, but I hate people. So I'm like, probably one in like a million people. I mean, not like one in a million, but I'm like, dime a dozen, just people, one of those people like to kind of keep to themselves, don't get in the mix. I don't really like standing out in public. So my Instagram it kind of got way crazy, and it was not something I ever expected.
Yeah, so I'm going to be frank, right? So looking at your account, it's not like super businessy, right? And it's genuine. It's genuine. That's why I think it's hot, right? However, I don't like it. It's you, right? Like. Did you think you would be at over north of 100,000 followers? People are probably reaching out to you to post. Walk us through when like you started doing this. You're like, holy shit, it's starting to pick up. So give us how you started and when did it really start picking up?
It was really crazy because one of my friends were like, "Yeah, you gotta check out Instagram." This was probably like 4 years ago. Or maybe even 3 years ago. And I was like, whatever, like I want to look at someone's pictures all day, Yeah. I was about Facebook. And then when she told me, she's like, no, check it out. So, I didn't really like posting a lot of pictures of myself from my family.
Yeah.
I'm a very actually private person.
Yeah.
So when I started following meme pages, I was like, wow, these crack me up every day. So I started following all these meme pages and it just kind of, I started posting stuff, and I'm like the same on Instagram I am in person. I don't give two flying fucks what you think about me. I'm going to be myself.
Love it.
And if you don't like it, you can go fuck off.
Love it.
So,
love it.
So when I first started posting memes, I'm pretty sure I felt like everybody else. When you start posting offensive memes, you're like, oh my God, my family's going to hate me.
Yeah.
And, my friends are going to think I'm fucking nuts. But, hey, my family and my friends, they all know I'm nuts. So it wasn't really a big surprise.
Got it.
And none of my family follows me. So they actually make fun of me for the stuff that they do see. And, they're like, God, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, whatever, my friends love it. But it just really started as like, and then I, was social and like, then I don't really remember exactly how it happened. I ended up talking to a few people just by going on their page and being nice. I never had the goal in mind to be like, I want a meme page. I did it just for fun.
Okay.
And then
Well, I got a question, Jamie. The Handy J and I were talking as well, and those who listen in, it's similar kind of. We'll get to her memes in a moment, Jamie's memes in a moment. But at first, like many people, she started off trying to create original content, and then she just realized, fuck it, people just care about content. They don't care if it's yours or if it's respectfully repurposed. Did you try to give it a go in the beginning with original content and then said, screw this, let me curate it? Or did you always use other people's content from the jump?
You mean for the memes I made?
Yeah, because Jessica started out with creating her own content, right? And a lot of people do that because they think it's better. Like World Star Hip Hop doesn't create shit, and it's the largest website in the world. They just curate and show other content, right? So did you ever create your own memes and your own content, or were you always? Go ahead.
Probably 99% of my memes are memes that I've actually came from me, no one else. I've gotten ideas from other memes, and of course get inspired, and then I may do something kind of similar or my own twist on it.
Yeah.
Which is really important because if you're gonna meme, I know people think meme is just a meme, but to meme makers, it's kind of like an art. You're taking something from your head, and putting it on a picture or whatever, whether it's funny or not, and you should be original. You shouldn't be sitting there trying to just copy off other people.
Okay, so hold on. There's some important points here. So we don't say copy, we say curated, right? So we'll curate the content, which means we aggregate, right? So hold on a second, Jamie. Your content on your IG, those memes are all yours?
No. The memes I make, yes, but I also steal memes every single day. Other people repost those. I'm talking about the ones that have my name on it.
Got it. So what would you say? How many do you curate, and how many do you do yourself on a percentage basis? Are half yours, half theirs? How many? How many are yours? How many are theirs?
It just kind of depends on the day. I mean, if I see some random meme on Instagram, I'm gonna repost it.
Okay.
I used to make my own probably a couple times a day. I have a little bit of writer's block lately, so it hasn't been as much.
Okay. So here's the thing, and this is what I want to find out, because, and if anybody's listening, they're interested, obviously. If anybody sets up these type of accounts, they have 11,000 followers, they hang out a little bit, they do it for 6 months, and then they sell the account for $500, right? You got to that next level of like 100,000. So when did you really kind of pop? Did somebody famous shout you out? Was it a grind? Was it you got lucky? Did you buy your way? Be honest. How did you do it?
I have never bought anything.
Oh, wow.
I just want to make that clear. It was a mix between getting lucky and a lot of, as my page grew and some other meme page, they would tag me in their photos. They actually helped me get bigger just by tagging me in their memes, because people pay attention to that. But a lot of it is just luck.
A little hard work on your side, because you did 13,000 posts, and I love you already. I think you're being humble, and it's a little bit of work. So with that being said, let's look at the business side of things. This could be lucrative. When did you get your first? Hey Jamie, here's a few bucks to post. When did you first start getting approached about paid posts or paid plugs?
I probably want to say it was probably about when it hit about 50K. That's when I started actually getting approached in my DMs. Hey, how much do you charge for, post? It wasn't really until I hit 100K that I really started getting more DMs.
Got it. Now
they just kind of pick me up.
Yeah. Mm. Now you're a straight shooter. Did you set this? Okay, so you started. Let's be honest. You started out fucking around, right? You started posting some crazy shit. You pushed the envelope. You kind of. Again, it was hard work. I don't think any of it was luck. It was hard work. Just because it's memes, just because it's funny, just because we're talking about cocks, doesn't make it any less hard work, right? So you're grinding it out. True. You're grinding it out. You got to that 50,000 mark, that 70,000 mark. You're just north of 100, right? Now, when you got to 50, were you like, shit, I can make some money off this joint? Or even to this day, it was never, like, when did it become a business to you? And when did you realize, holy shit, I could actually make some bread on this?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it was after 50K because I was sitting there, I was like, I'm on Instagram posting, like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like, I should be making money for just being on here. And I didn't really realize how much money you could make,
True.
with how bigger your page gets. I was like, what am I doing? This is crazy.
All right. So let's talk economics. I'm assuming you do this part time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a day job, right? Now, if I DM you off the street, what are your ranges on a per post, or do you require multiple? So I DM you randomly. Hey, Jamie, I want to pay per post. What's your range going nowadays?
Nowadays it's $15 per post.
$15.
Yeah. $15 per
What?
post. Yeah.
Oh,
I know it's actually, I don't really, for 100,000, I could charge more.
hell
Um,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna educate you a little bit because you're my girl. Okay, there's
Uh,
marketers like me, right? And
uh,
we need eyeballs and we need attention, right? And what happens is if I say, "Hey, look at me," right? People don't believe me because I'm saying, "Look at myself." But if JJ Cali lady says, "Hey, look at me," and somebody likes you, you're an influencer and you'll come my way, right? So I'll give you
yes.
kind of the mathematics behind it. Okay, now generally, I'm giving you on the low end. On the low end, if I'm a company or a marketer or somebody who knows what they're doing, I would expect to pay on the low end $1 for every 1,000. Meaning, on the low end, if you said to me it was $100, I wouldn't flinch, right? However,
Mm-hmm.
however, you tend to have higher engagement than other people, so you actually get a
Mm-hmm.
higher value. So trust me, I'm gonna hit you up for some posts afterwards. So don't forget we had this conversation when you talked to me. But can
All
but
right.
can but candidly, Jamie, you can get
Uh,
probably on the low end 200 per post. If it's a brand or agency, you might be able to get 500 per post. You know that, right?
yes, I do.
Okay. So you're keeping it light because you're a nice person. You're keeping it casual. You're looking to grow. Why are you selling it for so low?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people out there who maybe they're just starting a business, or
Yeah.
maybe for the bigger companies, I will charge more.
Got it.
But for like the smaller companies, I've done people who are just starting out, and why would I? I could charge them that much, but at the same time, I don't really mind helping them. I don't really. I have a job,
Yeah.
so I mean, at the same time, I like to help people. So if that's more affordable, but I also do weekly rates also. So if that's what's going to help them out, and if it becomes a continuous thing, then I will charge more.
Got it. Okay. Now the thing is, so Handy J and I talked about this as well. So she doesn't have a website, I don't believe. She has her Instagram, and then she does pretty well on Snap. You seem more confined
Mm.
to Instagram. Is that true? And if so, why?
I am really confined to Instagram because I'm in my 30s.
Okay.
Snapchat is not my thing.
Got
I do a video of myself. I even feel weird doing it live. I'm like, I'm talking to myself. I feel like one of those dumb bitches who's looking at themselves and just fucking not saying anything. Like, I'm not with that. Just
it.
Snapchat's just not my thing. And
Yes.
I have Facebook, but that's my private zone.
Got it.
That's my personal space. So
Got it.
that's just reserved for family and friends.
Got it. How many dick pics you get a week?
Oh my God, probably. I mean, it actually used to be more, believe it or not, but now my page has gotten bigger, and if they've actually seen that I roast people for doing that, it's way less. Maybe once a week, maybe.
Got it. Now, okay. So you're a pro. I need your answer on this. Okay, my girlfriend and I, as well as Handy J, talked about this. Okay, there's two schools of thought, right? One school of thought is a guy will send out a ton of dick pics, right? And it's a numbers game, and it works somewhere. Otherwise, why would they do it? But the other
Oh
side of
yeah.
the coin is these guys are just super, super idiots, and they're that dumb. Which do you think it is? Because I tend to believe that they wouldn't do it if it didn't work. But what are your thoughts?
Okay, so the reason I don't know if you how long you have been following me, like hey, keep track, but
Yeah.
I originally started doing it because I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Learn some manners. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't want to look at your dick and be like, oh baby, like I'm gonna pull down my pants right now. Hell no. So but there are dudes who send me DMs and it's like they want that 15 minutes. They want me to put them on my page. And I can usually tell right away. So they're like, because sometimes I'll answer them
Yeah.
and they'll be like, go ahead. And I'm like, I'm not going to do it now because now you want me to. I'm going to be a fucking dick and not do it just because you told me to.
I like
And
it.
I'm a feisty little shit. So I don't like being told what to do.
I like it. I like it. And here's what's interesting. I like your account personally. So what happened was I followed you. My girlfriend also followed you, and she would send me like we do this like kind of corny DM thing back and forth over Instagram, and she'll send me stuff over Instagram, and half it's your shit, and I follow you anyway.
Nice.
So we're both like, oh my god, we're both obsessed with this woman, right? So my point being is, what I like about it, you're not trying. So, what's kind of your secret sauce? Is it because you're not trying? It's genuine. Like, do you really research the memes, or you just do a lot of quantity and like get lucky? Like, yeah, walk us through your strategy. Sorry, go ahead.
I am completely myself. I mean, whatever post I see, I like it. I'm gonna post it. It's not for anyone's entertainment but myself. I do like to make people laugh and smile, of course. But I don't sit there and be like, go through my album and be like, I wonder if people like this. I don't care if you like it because if you're gonna talk shit on my page, I'm gonna block you. So I don't care. It's just retarded to actually do that. If you're gonna run a meme page, you need to post what you like, not what other people are gonna like.
Now notice a few things. Are you public or private?
I'm sorry?
Is your account public or private?
It's public.
Okay, yeah, because Henry is private because I think okay, so yours is public. Now I notice at the Jerk Offs and Boss Memes Gang. Are those your backup accounts?
Those are actually my meme groups. That's how I started with Boss Memes Gang. That's how I started my memes. I belong to that group. And then the Jerk Offs is actually a few members of BMG, but it's more of the asshole parts of us that we like to show.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
And then, okay, so because I'm checking it out now. So here's my thing. I know it's not a full-time job for you, right? And it's like kind of a fun thing for you, right? And you're making a few bucks doing it, right? But nevertheless, this could be lucrative. Let's be honest. Or you could really blow this out of the water. Do you get concerned that one day, Instagram could pull the plug, or do you have backup accounts? Just walk me through that because, if I was just on Instagram and had 109,000 followers and found my groove, I would almost be paranoid about them pulling the plug. Are you paranoid about that? And if so, what are your backup plans?
Not really. I mean, I do have a backup page if that were to happen.
Okay.
But if it got deleted, of course I'd be bummed because, I mean, with 109, I can't remember half of the people I follow, and I don't follow even close to what my follower count is. But as far as making money, yeah, I'd be upset because I'm like, I just lost my other business.
True.
But would I actually wake up and be like, am I going to cry about it? No. It's just social media. It's more like getting a break.
Love it. Now, are you comfortable sharing, if not in the industry, what's your day job?
I work at a call center, believe it or not.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I love it. I love it. The most shy person work at a call center. And I don't mean to get you in trouble with your employer, but is there times where like you're at the call center and they're probably good people, right? But you're like, fuck, I could just get a few posts and make the same amount of money for posting that I did for like logging an 8-hour day. Does that ever kind of run through your mind, or are you happy working there?
Hell yeah. I mean, I think about that, but because, I had a dude call the call center and he got really mad. And then he told me he was jerking off on the toilet. I put the call on mute and I was laughing my ass off and cussing him out. And then I put it off mute and then I just resumed my job. But yeah, I was like, I could be making this money just sitting at home in my PJs.
Oh, man. Now, are you single or married?
I'm engaged.
Oh, you're engaged. Did you meet your fiance through Instagram?
No, I didn't.
Do you hit up all the time on Instagram or no?
Multiple times a day.
Now, is your fiance
And
pretty
he
cool?
hates my Instagram so much.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. How is he with it? Because I don't know. On one end, I wouldn't mind you picking up dinner off a few posts, but on the other end, there's a lot of thirst that comes along with it. So, how does your fiance handle
Well, he deleted the app off his phone because he follows me. But he doesn't want to see what I post because I post highly offensive shit. And sometimes he thinks it's about him. So he just avoided all arguments and just deleted the app.
That's funny. That's actually funny.
It's funny.
All right, so you got 109,000 followers, right? And you're growing every day. Because I noticed, I think even you've threw $3,000 and I don't know. I looked at it as 100, and it was 106. You're growing pretty quickly. What's next? So how do you keep it fresh? How do you keep it exciting? What do you have a goal in mind? You want to be at 150 by I don't know, by September. What's in your head? What's in your mind? And how does your count look moving forward?
I'm just trying to get business. As far as I don't have any plans with my Instagram. I don't really make those plans. Of course, I try to do promo as a part-time thing. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. I just kind of go with the flow.
Got it. All right. Are you going to charge, not to me, because you're going to add me the special friends and family rate, but will you jack up your prices a little bit for your post, please?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
For me, I get the friends and family rate, right? But for our listeners, we got to jack up that rate a little bit. Can you jack up that rate a little bit, if you don't mind?
Yeah, I'll jack it up for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I would love your account, and I'm fascinated. Okay, now we're gonna do a quick speed round. Are you ready?
Okay, what's a quick speed round?
Just answer the questions and one sentence or less. Ready?
Fuck my life. Okay.
Let's do it. Best day of your life.
Fuck.
Not other than today, of course.
I guess the day I got engaged.
Sweet. Worst day of your life.
The day my mother died.
Sorry to hear that. Most money you made in a day.
$1,000.
The most money you lost in a day.
$5,000.
Ooh, that might be a good story. Okay. Best. Okay. Obviously, we love your fiance. Best date of your life. Hopefully, it was with him.
I'll go with one of my exes, just because I know he's not going to listen.
And what was the date like? Was it creative? What was the best date you've been on?
It was creative because it wasn't just dinner and a movie. He took me to the beach, and it was a concert, and it was just something I didn't expect, and I just ended up having a lot of fun.
Sweet. The worst date of your life.
Oh my God! It was before I met my fiance. I got catfished.
How did you handle that?
Yeah. I was nice up to a point, but then he started pissing me off. I told him to take me out.
Jesus Christ. All right. So that's it for the speed round. I got some questions. You answered them well. I appreciate that. Now, is this the first form of press you got, or have you been reached out before by other venues?
I've been reached out a few times, not necessarily by a magazine, but a few websites.
Have you done the interviews yet, or not yet?
Not really, no. You are my first.
Oh, wow. So we popped your cherry, huh?
You definitely popped my cherry.
Sweet. All right. So we're going to conclude, but before we finish, what have you ever posted something that afterwards, even you were like, oh, fuck. Just something so bad and egregious that afterwards, nobody even needed to call you, that you just were like, oh, shit. And if so, what was it?
It wasn't, it was a post about, I think I had Kermit the Frog, and I was talking about, if you have good pussy, don't blame me for, coming fast, you good pussy ass having bitch. and I had my sister-in-law, she texted me and she's like, so you having fun on Instagram? And I'm like, Oh fuck. I was sitting there, I was like, she's gonna tell everybody, she's gonna tell my brother. My brother's gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Everyone in the family's gonna find out and get cussed out. Like no other.
I can't. I can't. Well, listen, we love your account. We love you. Again, you were very upfront, Jamie. You're like, listen, I don't do these things. I'm not feeling well, and you hit it out of the park. And I'm even a bigger fan as a result. So with that being said, any parting thoughts? Because I'm gonna be really honest with you. I say if anybody's listening in this long, either they like you, right? They're family, or you're gonna need a restraining order. So either way, some people are still listening. What do you have to say to the folks that are still tuned in after 25 minutes?
I would say don't take social media too seriously. Have fun with it and be yourself. I don't think you should do it any other way. And don't take whatever anyone says to heart, because once your page gets bigger, there are some crazy fucks out there. I'm just gonna leave it off with there. If you're gonna grow page or whatever, be social media, just have fun with it and don't worry about it.
Love it. Have you ever gotten any super famous shout outs that you were a fangirl over, or not yet?
I've had a few huge pages repost some of my memes.
Nice.
Like Bitchy Quotes. I think she had 1 million followers or something.
Oh wow.
But other than that, I haven't seen any. I don't. Sometimes followers send me my memes from other pages, but I haven't seen anything too crazy.
Yeah. What about if you do an original? Well, you watermark your original memes, right?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. So worst case, if they don't give you cred, at least you have that as your branding, or do you get salty if they don't tag you?
I don't. I mean, I made them to share. I don't really need credit for it. It's just, that's the only reason why I post it, just for fun. So if you want to repost it, go repost it. If you don't tag me, you don't tag me. It is what it is.
I love it. So, folks, if you're looking to get in touch with Jamie, or if you're not amongst her close to 110,000 followers, she's JJ Cali Lady. So at JJ Cali Lady. Jamie, stay on because I'll talk a little bit afterwards. But we appreciate you having you on the show.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. It's been fun.
Thank you.